A common question business owners have is which one comes first, an LLC or an EIN? In this video, I'm going to answer that question and more. And so I've broken this video down into 4 key sections. We're first going to talk about what is an LLC and EIN. Secondly, we're going to talk about which comes first. Then I'm going to walk you through step by step on how you can get an LLC and an EIN for your business. And then lastly, I'm going to share with you my top 3 recommendations for LLC formation services. An LLC stands for a limited liability company. This is a business entity that you would create with your state to separate you from your business. Without this legal separation, you are acting by default as a sole proprietor. And so with a sole proprietor, you and your business are one and the same. And in some cases, running your business as a sole proprietorship can work out. But in other cases, you could be exposing yourself to lawsuits. Let me explain. And so the reason why business owners get a limited liability company or LLC is to limit their personal liability and have legal protection that separates them personally from the acts of the business. So if the business were to get sued, the owner's personal assets like their house and their car would not be at risk with an LLC. Without an LLC, it would be at risk. Now let's talk about an EIN. An EIN stands for an employer identification number. This is a 9-digit number assigned to your business by the IRS. 99%, if not 100% of businesses would benefit from getting an EIN, especially if they plan on opening up a business bank account, hiring employees, or if they're looking for funding from banks or other lenders. So if you fall within any of those 3 groups that I just mentioned, an EIN is what you want to have. And this simple 9-digit number is free to get. Now let's talk about which one comes first, an LLC or EIN, and what to do if you might have set it up incorrectly, which is okay. We can still go back and fix things. And so when it comes to which one should come first, I want you to ask yourself 2 questions. Is my business making money, and have I validated my business idea? If the answer to both those questions is yes, and you feel confident that your business can make money or is already making money, then yes, you do want to set up the LLC, then the EIN. If you haven't validated your idea, if your business isn't making money yet, then you do want to get an EIN. And so it comes down to, are you ready to get an LLC? If you're ready to get an LLC, you want to do the LLC first, then the EIN. If you are not ready to get an LLC and you don't plan on getting an LLC for the next few years, then you do want to get the EIN first. To give you an example, let's say that you've been running your business as a sole proprietorship for 2 years, but you're now ready to get an LLC. And so first thing you would want to do is get an LLC for your business. Then you would want to get a new EIN, because that new EIN is now tied to your LLC. And so you will need an EIN for each business entity that you have. Just like each of your kids or someone you know's kids have a separate social security card number, your separate businesses need to have separate EINs as well. Now let's talk about how to get an LLC and EIN. And so when it comes to setting up an LLC, there's 5 steps you want to do in order to get your articles of organization, which is the official legal paperwork saying that you got an LLC. And so the first step you want to do in setting up your LLC is decide on a business name. This business name should be unique and available. And so you can easily do a business name search in your given state. And by going to the Secretary of State website, you can easily do a name search to see if it's available. Secondly, you want to choose the state of formation or where you want your business to be located. Typically, it's recommended that business owners go with their home state, but if they're trying to strategically have business in a specific state, then that can work as well. And so some really good business-friendly states are Wyoming, Delaware, and Texas. I personally have most of my businesses formed in Texas. Then for step 3, that's where you want to get a virtual office. And so a virtual office is an official business address located at a real office building. And so I personally recommend Alliance Virtual for any virtual office need. And so the reason why you would want a virtual office is to protect your home address. You do not want to list your home address as your business address because it's public record, which means that anybody can look up your business address online. And then we have step 4. That's where you choose a registered agent. And so a registered agent is a person who takes legal paperwork on behalf of your business. And so if you choose right, you could have a company that takes care of the virtual office, the registered agent, and the LLC formation for you. And so once you do those 4 steps, it is now time to file your articles of organization. And so once you get this paperwork back, you know your LLC is legit and has been formed with your state. And so now that you got your legal entity, it's time to get to work. Now let's move on to an EIN. And so you can get an EIN for free from the IRS website. And so you're gonna go to this website right here. Once you get to this website, you're gonna fill out the EIN application. It should take you about 10 to 15 minutes to fill out. In most cases, you should get the EIN right away, but the IRS does have up to 24 hours to send you an EIN. And so you could get your LLC and EIN yourself.
Yeah, I'll do this myself.
Or you can have a business formation company that takes care of all these steps for you. When I formed my first business, I used a formation company because it's nice to know that I have somebody there that's supporting me and can answer any questions that I have. And so the #1 formation company that I recommend is Taylor Brands. And so the reason why I recommend Taylor Brands is because they are an all-in-one business builder. What I mean by that is that you can go to Taylor Brands, get LLC formation, a virtual office, and all the branding you would need for your business. If you want to go to one place and you have a little wiggle room in your budget, then Taylor Brands is a great option. For the businesses that have a smaller budget, I recommend Inc. Authority. With Inc. Authority, you can get free LLC formation, not including state fees. You can get a free registered agent for the first year. You can get a free EIN, and they can file S-Corp paperwork for free as well. And so if you're looking for free, Inc. Authority is where you want to go. And then we have ZenBusiness. I've known and used ZenBusiness for a very long time. And what I like about ZenBusiness is that they have great customer service. They're available on Sundays. And so if I call them up because I got problems over the weekend, they are available to answer any questions that you have. Another benefit that I like about ZenBusiness is that business owners that form their LLC with ZenBusiness can win a $5,000 grant. And I personally know how winning a grant can be life-changing for you and your business. And so that's a really big perk that ZenBusiness offers its business owners. And so you have really good options when it comes to using a business formation company. And I've left links with the best discounts I know about in the description below, so you can go ahead and get an LLC set up. And so now you know which one comes first, the LLC or the EIN. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and make sure to check out my free LLC checklist. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time. Peace, stay building, bye.